Support for Radio Friends comes from OsteoStrong. Improvements in bone density, strength, and power can be achieved by weekly 5-minute no-sweat sessions on their 4-spectrum machines. These isometric robotic machines safely emulate high-impact loading on different parts of the skeletal system, which stimulates activity in bone-building cells. Balance and agility can be improved by 2-minute sessions on vibration plates. Every session is supervised by a trained coach. Learn more on Facebook or call to set up a complimentary wellness assessment and session. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, September the 16th. We have Ken Midkiff with us today. And Ken is the executive committee of the Osage Group Sierra Club. Good to have you here, Ken.
Good to be here.
And you also are a columnist that
Yes.
publishes in the Columbia Missourian.
Right.
Just sharing your thoughts about so many different things.
I'm also write a column for the Joplin Globe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I don't advertise it.
Okay, but I read you in the Missourian.
Yeah, you
and
should.
I like your columns.
Thank you.
You were angry last time.
I was because there's so many people in this state who are unvaccinated that they're causing the rest of us to wear
The masks.
these masks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the vaccine is widely available now.
Yeah. And free.
Widely available. It's free. And I think back when I was a kid, I remember polio.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a question about taking that polio shot. You saw people in the iron lungs. A lot of young people don't know what an iron lung is now. It's a metal canister that you're put in because you had polio and you couldn't breathe. You couldn't walk. And now we don't think about polio anymore because of the vaccine.
And we were also vaccinated against smallpox.
Smallpox, right. The smallpox where you had the scar on your arm.
I still have the scar.
So do I. So do I. So if you have chance, I mean, that the COVID vaccine, it's there, it's available, it's safe, and it's good for all of us.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe we can stop wearing the mask at some point.
I hope we can stop wearing the mask. Anyway, but we're here to talk about the Outings
Outings program. It's basically a short term for going out outings, and there are lots of places around Boone County where people can participate in the outings program. It's usually led by a person who has taken the first aid course and all that, and to protect against safety. The most recent, Tom Latta, the most recent outings leader, he was prospecting for a trail that he was going to lead, and he broke his leg.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's no longer the outings leader.
So what are they doing then?
What?
What now? So now he's no longer the leader.
Yeah, there are several outings group leaders, but no main person who was scheduled and all that.
So now if people want to go on these outings, what do they need to do?
Well, they can sign up for information at the Osage Group site, which is sc.osage.group@gmail.com.
Now, do you need to be a member of the Sierra Club to go?
No.
So you can join these groups,
Right.
and go on these outings and see what's happening,
Right.
but you don't have to be a member of the Sierra Club.
Nor do you have to break your leg.
Okay, you don't have to break your leg either. Not saying that you might not slip and fall, but you don't have to break your leg.
Right.
Is there a cost for these?
No.
Okay.
There's no cost. And they can get more information about that website or email site I addressed.
You gave an email address.
Yeah, email
You gave
address.
an email
Yeah.
address. So what are they going to do when they go on these outings?
Well, you're usually with a group, a small group, 5 or 10 people maybe, and the motto of the Sierra Club, the National Sierra Club, is explore, enjoy, protect. And the person leading the outings will talk about, the wonders of nature, and hopefully the people on the outings will then want to protect what they have seen or where they have been.
Yeah. You mentioned that the wonders of nature, and all you have to do is go out in a wooded area or go out in a meadow or prairie and look around. yesterday I was on one of the trails on our property, and I saw so many beautiful wildflowers.
Yeah.
And I go there a lot, but for some reason my senses were exploding yesterday with nature around me. And the delicate little wildflowers and the large wildflowers and the trees and the what we call weeds, they're all beautiful.
Yeah. Well, and that, that's, and with going with the group, just enhances your safety. You were probably by yourself.
I was by myself. Yeah.
So what happened if you would have fallen? Did you have your cell phone?
Yes, I had my cell
okay.
phone. I'd had to crawl back, maybe crawl through a snake bed. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But the thing is, get outdoors and look at the wonders of nature. We have so much beauty if we just open our eyes to it. So many times we're rushing from one place to the next and we don't see what is right in front of us.
Yeah, I agree. And that's why the Sierra Club, the National Sierra Club, has endorsed the Outings program, because it does, in fact, when you go out in nature and you see those things, you want to protect those things.
Right.
Yeah.
You realize how blessed we are. And the other thing, besides seeing, just stand and listen to the sounds of nature. Mm-hmm. Listen to the sounds of the bird. Listen to the sounds of the breeze blowing through the trees. And as you go into fall, the breeze has a different sound in fall than it does in spring and it does in summer because of the texture of the leaves.
And not only that, you don't have to, in the fall and the winter and the spring, you don't have to stop and wipe your face.
Right, we're sweating.
Yeah.
I was sweating a lot. I was sweating a lot.
By the way, the Sierra Club Outings program does not usually function in the summer because
of the
heat and humidity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One other thing when you go out, also, you activate your nostrils there because there's wonderful, wonderful, sweet smells of the outdoors.
Yeah, and you can see all sorts of things like birds and animals that if you just stop for a second and maybe sit down and rest, all of a sudden all the animals and birds will come out.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want more information on this, what was that email address again?
sc.osage.group@gmail.com.
So that's an email address.
Right.
Okay. So
and they would then send you information on when the next programs are going to be and where you need to show up to and all that.
Okay. Okay. And if you didn't get this, if it sounded complicated, just Google the Sierra Club or the Osage Group Sierra Club, and all that information will come up for you.
Exactly.
All right. KEN MIDKIFF, thank you so much for coming by. Always a pleasure to have you. And I hope next time you're here, we're in a better position where we may not have to wear masks.
I hope so.
But who knows?
My glasses fog up.
But the masks protect us, so wear those masks when you're out in public, okay? Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.